What's up, YouTube? We are back. At least Jake and I are.
We're back
Yes.
for another garage video.
One we haven't done in a long time, but we're here doing it. Hey.
A while since we've done a garage video.
Stop chewing on stuff. We got Oliver. Just chewing on junk, right? Hey.
As always.
What are you doing? We're installing a nice winch that Open Road sent us. It's a very nice, it's a 4,500 pound little winchy do. And did they send us this snatch block?
They did.
They sent us this nice little snatch block here.
That thing's actually pretty beefy. I didn't think it was going to be that heavy duty, but it's quarter
Probably
inch steel.
weighs what?
8 to 10 pounds.
I was gonna guess 10, but it's heavy. It's heavy duty, seems like.
It's greasable, which is nice. A little grease fitting right in there. Keep it working smoothly.
The winch looks like a very nice, it's well built, it seems like. But yeah, we're gonna be putting that in here. And then I won't be the only one without or with a winch. So
He was
I guess-
getting really annoyed that we kept calling on him for help.
yeah, I got pissed and but
Very
now
unhappy camper.
I'm gonna feel like I'm not needed anymore.
Now he's going to be upset.
I was pissed and now I'm gonna be upset. But it's gonna be nice having two winches in the group. So if something does happen where we do need two or one fails or whatever, we'll have two of them. So
I can't get this off. I'm trying to pull my battery terminal off, but I can't fit.
battery's a little corroded, but
Crescent wrench. All right, well, what size is that? 9/16.
Hey, what are you doing? Where you going? Come here. You sit. You sit. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, so this winch came with what, all this wire? Everything here came with it? You have your
It came with a wiring harness. Due to my custom vehicle application, I did have to get extension wires. But as is, it comes with everything you need. You got your in and out switch, which is nice. It's got that big rubber, like,
weatherproofing.
yeah. So your switch isn't going to get all jacked up. It's got a handlebar mount, so if you're putting on a quad, you can kind of position it wherever you want it. They got battery cables. Looks like 8 gauge, I think.
Something like that.
That's what I got for the extension. And then you got your 2 cables going from the solenoid to the winch. And everything's color coded. They've got little color coded dots on here. And they got little color codings on the winch itself. So you got blue and yellow. So the installation and wiring is going to be very easy. Let's see what else we got. We got 2 wireless remotes. Hit the button, turn it on, out and in. Button turns it off, keeps your battery good. Nice little hook to mount up. Cool little logo on the front. And then, because I don't have handlebars, I am going to be throwing a rocker switch on there just to make it look a little cleaner on my side-by-side. And then I also picked up one of these things, just a little bumper so that the cable's not flopping around. But yep, we got that thing to guide the cable. They did send us a winch mount as well. This thing's pretty beefy too. Unfortunately, due to, again, my custom application, I had to pick up I don't remember what brand I got. That doesn't matter. I got an actual
mounting
winch
plate?
mount. Yeah, mount plate for this one.
You can kind of see it in there.
Right there. And that also came with the front fascia piece for the winch to come out. So that's that there. With a couple brackets for me to bolt their winch guide to. So that'll be sticking out like that. And it's actually a very nice flush fit.
Looks good. It's gonna work well, right? Yes.
It's
All right.
gonna work awesome.
We're gonna clean this battery up and then we'll shoot on over to put in the winch in.
A few moments later.
So since we got the winch plate already mounted in there, we're just gonna toss this bad boy right in.
Hopefully it goes easy.
Should. Of course, that's what they all say.
Maybe. Ooh.
So the nice thing is they've got the clutch lock and unlock. So you turn the dial on the side. Oh, what do we got on now? There we go. You can pull it out by hand.
Very nice.
And then you lock it in place. And you got nothing. We'll just leave that hanging there for now. And they gave you a full hardware packet. So you get these bolts that'll just run up right through the bottom of the winch. And you get, I think these are probably for your battery terminals. Those are stainless. The rest of this looks like it's galvanized, so it shouldn't rust on us, which is nice. I hate rusty messes. Oh boy.
Yeah, so the tricky part's gonna be figuring out how to mount it. Now the question is, do you want to hook up the cables to it before you mount that and can't reach any of it?
Nah, it looks like it's all decently accessible.
Oh, you can reach it right here.
Yeah. If I get it mounted in place, I'll know exactly how long to make the cables.
Dude, really?
What are you eating now?
No.
Chris, are you enjoying the dog life?
Yes. Except when he eats everything.
Alright, there's maybe. There's one bolt in.
Looks fairly easy to mount.
Yeah, especially in this case because you got a bunch of open space right below it. It's got threaded inserts on the bottom. So all you gotta do is run your bolt up, thread it in. Don't have to try and hold a nut and a bolt head at the same time when you tighten it down. The mounting is complete. You got the winch popping out the front. Chris put this on for me, so when this comes all the way back in, it bumps into that and kind of squishes. That way it keeps it tight and not flopping around on the bumper. Got a nice little pull handle for pulling it back out.
I need one of them.
We got it on Amazon that says remove before flight.
Oh, there we go.
So that's exciting. Got all that squared away.
But next, I think we're gonna put the battery and cables and stuff on.
Yep. Which means I gotta redo the battery cable on the side by side because positive terminal is all. So that's the next task.
You messed it up.
I didn't mess up.
Someone did.
Nature messed up. Look at all that corrosion on there. The square is just spinning on here now. So, actually, I wonder if I can just squeeze that back down. But either way, this nut is stuck to the bolt and it doesn't want to come off. So I gotta get some vice grips or something, grip onto there and then loosen the nut. And then we can hook up all the cables, get this thing wired. I got one last switch hole to mount the winch, retract and extend. I didn't think I was going to use all the extra spaces. When I first got the thing, I was looking at them all like, what the heck am I going to put on there? Well, we've got chase light, we've got another chase light for the little white lights. We got the light bar, which I currently have taken off so I can remount it, a little more sturdy. We got turn signals, And then we got another battery hooked up. We got a horn. That was slightly embarrassing. No battery doesn't make horn go boom.
Boom. I don't think you want a horn to go boom. More like, eh.
Well, if it's a really loud horn, it sounds like boom. These aren't really loud horns.
Ew. This is what happens when you eat everything. Stop. Alright, we're gonna do things to this thing and get that thing going to the thing.
Very technical terms.
Yep.
We're gonna get it all wired up, and we'll show you what we did different with the switches and all that. But as is, everything comes ready to go, which is kind of cool. So we're gonna change it up just a little bit, but if you order the same thing, you'll be able to just toss all the wiring in, go. Let's do it.
All the way. Okay.
Bam!
Dude.
This thing's always a struggle.
So we had to get this off so we can run our wires down yonder.
Okay, well, that's gonna stay there.
So we got the solenoid attached,
Solenoid's
Kinda
mounted
just-
down here.
slapped in there.
We got the wireless receiver hooked up down there too. So now all we gotta do is run battery power to the solenoid and then run the switch from the solenoid through the little power thing here and then up to here. That way the switch only works when I've got the key turned. So that'll be nice. I'm really dreading running wires.
Yeah, me too. It's gonna suck.
I've already got so many run through here.
So we're gonna slap them in and struggle all the way.
Yep.
One eternity later.
So we've got the actual solenoid hooked up with the remote receiver on there. We're currently doing the switch wiring, but we figure might as well do a quick test run, make sure everything's hooked up so far correctly. Look at that. It's not the fastest winch, but it's 4,500 pounds, so you're going to want it slower for the extra torque. Look at that, just like that. That thing's solid up against there. I'm going to flip this thing around though.
Hey.
We got to have that facing out. Bam. What are you doing? Give me that. You can't have that. You're not a vegetarian, are you? No?
Stop
you gonna eat
it.
Salads. So that's good to know. We'll turn that remote off.
It's nice that it came with remotes.
I do like that. I'll probably keep one in each pocket. That way, if I have to hop out and use it, or Allie has to hop out and use it, we both have one right there, holstered up. What are you doing? What are you doing? This is going in the trash. You're gonna watch me throw this away. See? Look.
He's like, what? So we're working on the little switch harness here, so another struggle bus.
This shouldn't be too bad though. We're actually going to utilize the harness that they sent. We're just going to cut the old remote off or unwire it and then wire this one in instead. Because this one is actually going to fit in the dashboard. But yeah, so we'll keep going on it and we'll let you know when it's all done.
Hey,
Make sure we go like this.
come here. Right, we got wires ran from there to there, and there, and there, and there, everywhere.
We got wires all over this thing.
That's right.
Yeah!
Right now, we just got it plugged in, and we're gonna heat shrink them after we know things are working.
Ooh!
So
the winner out.
In? Again? Yep.
That's going in. All right, we got the wires right on the first try. That's awesome.
I'll do out. Oh yeah!
I'm so excited about that. We'll get that wiring wrapped up, and then we'll.
Yes.
I lost my train of thought. Oh, I gotta heat shrink everything. That's what I gotta do.
Hey, buddy.
Michigan Outlaws. Yeah, buddy. That was probably the weakest flick, and it's still lit.
Do it again.
Most proper way to do heat shrink. Professionals would say use a heat gun, but I don't feel like plugging a heat gun in.
All right, we have officially got the winch put in, wired up, switch is wired up, everything's Gucci. Yep, winch works.
Final touch right here.
Yeah, buddy.
I hate these covers. Ah. Bam.
Nice.
Things all good to go.
No more mess. You can't see the mess, so that's good.
Yeah, everything's covered.
Got the switch right there. And then the remotes. And either door.
We probably didn't do too good of a job explaining how we installed everything, but that's because they have this beautiful instruction book, which actually is very useful. I read through it already a couple days ago just to prepare myself for today. They got parts list, how everything bolts together. They've even got wiring diagrams, which is awesome. Basically everything you need to wire this up yourself. So good job on that, guys. That was very, very informational, very helpful.
Yeah, not too many places when you get aftermarket parts like this, they kind of just send you the stuff and then give you one sheet of paper and it's like,
If that.
do this.
Good luck.
So then you gotta figure out yourself and YouTube it and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, installation went pretty easy, probably hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that.
Close to that, yeah. Not too bad, and we took a little bit more time just so we can tidy things up and kind of rewire a couple things, but...
So, huge shout out to Open Road for sending us this winch. Go check them out. We'll have the description in the, well...
I have the description in the description.
We'll have the description in the description.
We'll have the link to this exact winch in the description, but then any other information, any other links, that's all going to be down there.
Just go look in the description for the descriptions.
Probably right next to our merchandise link and our social
Get
media
some
links.
stuff. Well, should we go test this out?
I think we go test it out. Let's go hook it up to a tree.
Let's go flip it and see if we can pull ourselves up. I mean... Alright. We're outside now. We're gonna try using the winch and see what happens.
That there. I'm gonna hook this thing up to the tree. And we're just gonna loop around and back to the machine. We're just gonna go forward. Doing something random here, so don't judge me. It's just a test. beauty of it is, if I'm out alone, which is never a good idea to begin with, but if I need to get out, I gotta turn the remote on. I can use the remote to do it on my own, or if I'm in a time crunch, flip the switch on there and make a free spool. Easy, buddy. Something like that. There we go.
All right. Now let's put our imagination caps on and say that Jake here got himself stuck in a big old puddle. And we got our fancy tree here. So Jake's gonna pull himself out of this deep puddle that he got himself stuck in and see how well it goes.
Not a recommended maneuver. Alright. All the brakes are off.
Nice. Come here.
Like that, I'm out of the hole.
Very nice.
I like that. So this is about the ideal solution for pulling yourself out. Or if the trail went this way and I had to come forward this way, but Chris had to be over there pulling, we can run this here. Chris can be over here, and I can hook the winch up to his, and I'll be going this way while he's going that way, and the winch is going around that corner. So this thing is going to be very handy for a lot of situations. We just got to find some time to get out and ride and use it.
That's the biggest issue. It's terrible. This summer is way too busy.
Lots going on and time is flying faster than I'd like it to.
I don't know. The weather's been funky this year.
Yeah, it's either screaming hot or like screaming cold.
Or rain. Or straight up smoke. One and two.
Yeah, we've got the Canadian smoke down here right now. It's June 30. This is like the third day in a row. Third or fourth day. So, I'm not a fan of it, but it's not horrible. What are you doing?
But yeah, we want to get out riding. I know it's been a while since we've been out anywhere. So, definitely want to get out, but that is another day.
Another day.
Winch is great. Love it so far. It's going to be great on the trails. So, we'll see. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.